You gotta realize that the Canadian wilderness is the, how do we put it, the shelter. The little structures that people find. I'll show you some more evidence in 2 seconds here. First, I'll show you a little bit of their vantage point here. It's hard to see through there, but this is just, all that is log boom stuff. There's no public beach close through here. See if you can see through there a bit. Go like this one more time, go like that. Anyways, back to, I'm going to show you something, okay? Don't forget to pause and play if you need to get around my shaking a bit. So what you get to see is you get to see a lot of the fall coming to the inside of this this plateau of land that is rented by the hydro, and they keep it in a way where we can access it for a park and stuff, so the public can do that. And through looking through here, you get to see there's a fair amount going on back in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and, well, right there we get, I think it's 2 root balls right here. And once again, where are the roots, guys? And you can tell that's very nice soil in there. And there's not a heavy attached root system. And if you went and looked at that one and all the other ones around, which I'm going to show you a couple in a second here again. So there's another good root ball system. It's, I don't know how many trees, but at least 2 there. And you see the heavy root, how it's just along the base of what the ground would be there. And so a lot of these trees are actually indicating that there could be a wind coming and knocking them generally in the similar direction. Well, hopefully we're getting some interesting stuff here. I'm doing it like I'm doing the YouTube channel, but I've got my YouTube turned off, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this footage. Peace out. We're back, guys. I didn't go anywhere just yet, unless I cut this tape up. But check this out. Whoops. We got the best root ball I've ever found out here in the forest. So from here, and you can see them shooting downwards, some pretty good meat there on some of those roots. I never get to see that indication of that there. And that root ball is, if I were to give it from, say, where those roots are shooting down, okay, and some of the dirt's gone, but it's from there up to about here on the ball. Actually, this tree is that way. Oh, okay, so there's even more of a ball yet. It's a big ball, guys. And it's one tree, and she fell towards the path, so they took her out. There's a big beauty. I greeted this tree, went up, gave her a couple of slaps, which I've been doing for a long time, way before I was into this stuff. I'd kind of, comment to a tree sometimes and stuff, and maybe I do it more now, but I just wanted to point out that it's not, you know, sometimes you start playing games when you have different relationships, right? And I know I am with these guys, and I don't want to make it not very good in the realism though, right? Lots of times where they like to hide in these kind of a setting. Let's see if I can find anybody. Drawing some of their sound. I really don't think it's a wind. So that what that can tell you sometimes is you might be on the right direction. So you really do need to listen. Look like this. Whoops. Dang, I had it out so well. Hang on. I think I'm in the same spot, so I'm going to go bang. Was I pointing down too much? Here, pick up a bit, guys. This camera might be picking it up because it's pointing in the direction of the build of the rush sound. And yes, it does sound like a natural sound, because we have natural sounds that will happen like that. But there needs to be wind and turbulence somehow. And if we can even put words together to understand that wind can be like that, wind and turbulence to make the sound, then isn't it obvious we could make the sound? Isn't it obvious somebody else could be fooling us many years of our lives? Cheers. I also want you guys to really realize that our jungles out here that we call rainforests really are a trademark of these beings. And that's why we can look at some of our rainforest and relate with jungle. Because up here in Canada, we also have a jungle, right? This happens to be just a little bit of a taste of a jungle in a park that hydro, like I explained, runs. So it really is a wilderness park. This lake that it attaches to, it's the back 40. You just go and you go and you go. You can go to Whistler from here, and it's all through the mountains. You can go to Pemberton. You can go to Lillooet, Seton Portage, all that kind of stuff from just right now starting to walk here. Might take you a number of days and weeks, but you'd get there. Hey, somebody's attacking me. It's attacking the mosquitoes. Alrighty. Cheers again. I'm getting bed. So I figured I'd do a little bit of a walk. Oh, there's people coming now, so I'm not going to. Hi, how are you doing? Surviving the mosquitoes? Yeah.